Hello there and good early evening to you. I'm Mia Gradney. We begin with college campus safety concerns. Sam Houston State University is now clarifying safety protocols after an on-campus comedy show attracted hundreds of people this week. The university says adequate safety protocols were in place. Jason Miles has more from Huntsville.
Named after a founding father of Texas, fall semester is a new frontier for Sam Houston State University students.
I mean, it's weird, it's different.
Jayla Strange is among those adapting to new safety and learning protocols.
We are doing hybrid courses where half of the courses are in person and the other half are online some days, or they're like Zoom classes.
The university decided to cancel in-person summer graduation and fall sports due to the pandemic. But a comedy show featuring actress Tiffany Haddish went on as planned this week, sparking some concerns and criticism on social media. However, the university says only 675 people attended the event inside Johnson Coliseum, which seats more than 6,000. Adding that every person had a face covering and even got a small bottle of hand sanitizer, all while 22 air handling units inside the arena provided abundant fresh air circulation.
Protection against COVID-19 is a shared responsibility.
The university produced this video showing some of the steps taken to combat COVID-19, including signage regarding social distancing and other requirements inside classrooms, dining halls, dorms, and other buildings. Still, at least 5 new cases among students, faculty, or staff have been reported so far this week. That's according to this online database.
It's a different experience for sure.
Student Aaron Molina still prefers to be back on campus despite the potential danger.
I'm glad I'm back. I mean, because all my friends are here.
Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.